Brazilian president criticizes Donald Trump, president of the United States, says he was elected to govern U.S., not to rule the world. Exactly. So the actions that Donald Trump is taking, he takes against Mexico, he takes against South America, Brazil, he takes against some African countries, he takes against Europe. Everywhere he is just, now he has pulled the United States out of the United Nations Human Rights Commission or something like that. So the guy is behaving like the world president, have you? Let's get into the details to hear more from the Brazilian president. Lula emphasized that while he respects Trump's election, the former U.S. leader should focus on domestic governance, rather than attempting to exert control over global affairs. Brazilian newspaper Folha de Polo reports. The Brazilian president Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva has openly criticized former U.S. President Donald Trump. He's not former now. He has been, he's in now. He's not former. Yeah? He's the original U.S. president. Why anybody that's former? Okay? Or they're not criticizing him of his foreign policies approach, particularly regarding his stance on Gaza, the issue of Palestine and Israel. So Luiz made this known during a radio interview on Thursday. Lula emphasized that while he respects Trump's election, the U.S. president or U.S. leader should focus on domestic governance rather than attempting to exert control over global affairs, Brazilian newspaper reports. So Trump was elected to govern the United States, not to rule the world. Luiz Lula stated during an interview with Bahia-based radio stations Metropole and Sociedade. So his comments were a direct response to Trump's controversial proposal to remove Palestinians from Gaza, a plan that has sparked widespread international condemnation. So Luiz Lula underscored the importance of fostering democratic and civilized relations with the rest of the world, highlighting the need for global cooperation and respect for sovereignty. He also expressed concerns about the concentration of power in the hands of a few individuals, particularly in the realm of global communications. So without explicitly naming billionaire Elon Musk, Luiz Lula appeared to criticize the tech mogul's growing influence in global affairs, particularly during Trump's administration now. Musk, who has been a vocal supporter of Trump, has faced scrutiny for his role in shaping public discourse through his ownership of major communication platforms. So what cannot happen is for us to think that a businessman can own global communications and speak ill of the world all the time, interfering in countries' elections, Lula warned. So his remarks reflect broader concerns about the potential for concentrated powers to undermine democratic processes worldwide. So Lula's critique comes amid growing unease over the direction of U.S. foreign policies under Trump's leadership, particularly regarding its handling of international conflicts and its impact on global democratic governance. The Brazilian president's comments highlight the ongoing tensions between national sovereignty and the influence of global powers in an increasingly interconnected world. That's the world of internet. The world of internet. So the thing here is that Donald Trump has taken some steps that a lot of world leaders, a lot of individuals across the globe just like his stance on some issues. I know that he cannot be perfect all around, but there are some decisions he's making now that looks very tough in the eyes of normal people. So especially backloading people, undocumented people in the U.S. back to their own countries. Somebody is reacting here, says he is world president, okay? So they are not telling Luiz Lula, the Brazilian president to know that Donald Trump, the president of US, or whoever is the president of US at any point in time, is automatically the president of the world. Somebody said, I totally agree with the Brazilian president. He is elected to rule United States of America, not to sheriff the world. And that is it. Everybody has his opinion anyway. Exactly. Trump is overestimating US. The only reason US is relevant is the financial assistance they render to other countries. They have the economic and financial strength to influence world politics. You want to sanction World Health Organization, sanction ICC, take over Gaza, annex Canada. Once other countries begin to survive without any help from US, America will become ordinary country. Russia has liberated. Wow. Russia has liberated other countries. That's it. But when the going gets tough, you call US for assistance. But when the world is running to US, where is you and your Brazil? Then BRICS that won't help anyone. I bet Mr. Trump is very right in all his doings. Imagine hungry Brazil to talk on world affairs. Can you imagine? Is Brazil and Nigeria, which one is better? So nobody talks about his U.S. policies as he is the U.S. president. But going here and there as if everyone is subject to the U.S. is practically senseless. That is someone else's remark as well. Okay? Those is sanction whoever opposes this opinion. This man is crazy. That is Trump for you. Anybody that opposes his opinion, he will sanction the person or the country. So we, the good citizens of Nigeria, love Trump, and we are nominating him to become the president of the world. If you agree with me, say hi. You are your own. He cannot be the president of the world, no matter how good he is. That is the truth. Now, his fall and humiliation that await him are really working against his understanding and honor. Okay, I know that the truth is that some people from the eastern part of the world will not like Trump completely. Some people from the far west or south will not like him, while some people from the midwestern world, like Africa, will definitely like him. Okay. So thanks for telling him. We wanted to tell him too, because we know he doesn't know he is elected as president of only the United States. So say now you sabi, he was elected to correct the wrong things. Yes, this man is drunk with ogogoro. Does he know what ogogoro is? What did Bola Ahmed Tinubu say about Trump taking over Gaza? For where that one not the hear, not the see. His job and death to global matters. Now only to travel to France. He is not ruling the world. He is just telling the world to mind their countries, businesses, and stop depending on his own country. But because other countries have corrupt leaders and greedy leaders, they now feel that Trump is a threat to them. Of course, those complaining about Trump are the real problem of the world. No more room for hypocrisy. I know what I'm saying. Not be lie. Very good, Mr. President. Tell him the truth. That is, they are telling Brazilian president now. So the thing is that if you're not happy with what Trump is doing, go and develop your country and stop depending on US for support. That is it. Once they run now, they run to US to go and borrow money. But once he make policies to guard his country, they say he's a wicked man. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comments.